Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and I'm here for my January 2025 monthly plan with me in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And I'm using this Caress Press monthly kit called Let It Snow, which I believe, and feel free to confirm or deny in the comments below, was her November of last year's mystery, which I was not subscribed to, nor did I pick up just because I don't tend to use so much winter art, but I did want to pick it up in a monthly because I always use her monthlies, especially since I use her inserts. And I do really like and prefer to use monthly kits that are different than the kits I use in my weekly spreads. So this one was for sure different. I love these colors, and I do think this spread is so cute. And it's so funny to me how much like snow and like ski themes there are in kits and art, because I used to ski all the time growing up as a kid, all the way until I basically went to college. I would go with friends or family friends. Like, I would go every winter, and now I just don't go. It's honestly so expensive. And it's just like kind of dangerous, and I'm scared and cautious. And also, it's like just so much. And I just remember always just like freezing to death. And I just prefer not to do that. So, I will go on a ski trip. Like, one of our friends' birthday was this month, and he was gonna go on a ski trip, and we had said yes, but he ended up not wanting to go because it was expensive. But like, we'll go on a ski trip, but Jake literally doesn't know how to ski nor snowboard really. And I grew up skiing, and so I feel like it's something like if you learned it, you'll remember it. But if you've never learned it, it's kind of hard as an adult. So we kind of struggled when we tried one time together back when we were in high school, and we haven't tried again. So I think it'd also be more fun to ski somewhere where the snow is like more fresh, because where we live, it's usually fake because it doesn't snow as frequently. Although this winter it's been friggin' snowing, so I don't know. Anyways, getting into this monthly, I did attempt to talk through this, but I ended up just wanting to do a voiceover because I got to January 2nd and I was like, oh, LOL, JK, I don't want to talk through this. So, on Monday, it was New Year's Day. It was also the last day of Hanukkah, and my parents came over and basically gave me mochi because I was expecting bad news the next day, and we were all right. So I got my beta test, my blood work done on the 2nd. If you're curious, you can watch my IVF vlog on that. But yeah, it did not go well. And so we went on a date after with Ollie and Mochi to like a dog friendly restaurant. And that was fun. And then on the 3rd, it was a snow day with Ollie and Mochi, and they were so cute in the snow. It didn't snow too much, but it did snow like quite a bit, and they were playing in it. And Mochi's very short and small. She's like 13 pounds. So if the snow gets too much, she immediately like can't do a lot. She has to hop like a bunny, or just like has to be, I don't know, has to give up. So she liked it this day because it was not too much at this point. On the 4th, I got my period, which sucked. And then me and Jake and my parents went to the melting pot together, which was fun because they found out Jake did fondue for me on Tuesday night, New Year's Eve. And they're like, let's go to Melting Pot. And it's literally my favorite restaurant still to this day. I just love it so much, but it's quite bougie and expensive. But I was like, sure. On the 5th, we watched the Commanders in the playoffs, the wild card game, and they won. It was very exciting. And then the 6th, we had a big old snow day, like a big old snow day. 7th, same thing, snow day. 8th, we went to the Maryland women's basketball game. and they played USC, which has like the number one college basketball player right now, Juju Watkins. So we basically went to see her and also support the woman. And we hung out with our bestie Jawan, so I want to mark that. And then I was super sad on the 9th. It had been like a week, and I was just basically sad all freaking week. But then, of course, I was still sad. But I was especially sad when it hit a week. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but yeah, basically whatever. On the 10th, I got my nails done. And on the 11th, we went to Jake's aunt's house and we saw his cousins who are kind of younger than us. But his one youngest cousin who is now like 12, he was basically born when Jake and I started dating, and I used to babysit all the time. And one of the people I used to babysit for was him. And so he's obsessed with me. It's just so funny because Jake is like his actual cousin, and Jake is just like, he just doesn't connect as much with him, I guess. But it's just really funny. Because I used to change his literal diapers, and he's like still so obsessed with me, and it's just the cutest thing ever. And then we went to my parents' house. On the 12th, we watched the Commanders game again. I think this time they played the Lions, question mark. And then the 13th was Mochi's birthday. So I wanted to mark that. We did go to my parents' house and celebrate, and that was a lot of fun. On the 14th, I got a massage from one of my best friends, and she brought her dog over, and we had a little doggy play date. And then on the 16th, I had a fertility appointment, and that gave me a lot of answers. So I was happy about that. And then the plumber came this night because we had a kitchen sink leak, of course. Of course. So we had the plumber come and immediately fix that. On the 17th, I finished Iron Flame, which was like fine. I kind of didn't care for the ending. But I do plan on reading Onyx Storm in February when I'm in Thailand. So wish me luck on that. Don't hold me to it though. On the 18th, it was a big old family day. We first saw my dad's side of the family and my cousin's kids. Yeah, my cousin's kids. Who come to like DC every MLK Day weekend. I was gonna say inauguration weekend, which it also was that, but it's not that every year. MLK Day weekend, she has like a fencing tournament. So anyways, we met up with them, and it was like fine, but it was just really like Trumpy in my area, in the DC area during this time / weekend. So we were trying to avoid it. And then we went to a family dinner for my grandfather's 93rd birthday because my cousin was in town. So we went and got Chinese food. And then we watched, I think, was this the time they lost to the Eagles? It must have been. I think so. I don't know for sure, but I think this is when the Commanders lost to the Eagles. On the 20th, it was my grandfather's 93rd birthday, so I marked that. And then it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I marked that with a cute little Once More with Love munchkin. By the way, for all of these stickers, I do use all black scripts or write it if I don't have a script, obviously. And then I use like all character stickers or doodle stickers that are already in my collection. I don't pull from like the SPC doodles. I don't pull from multi customs. So it's just everything I have in my collection to try and use up some other stuff because I have a lot. On the 22nd, we got dinner at a like Asian barbecue place with my parents and hung out with them. On the 23rd, I was sick because of it. And then on the 25th, Jake and I started playing It Takes Two together, which was really, really fun on the PS5. So I wanted to mark that. And then on the 26th, we went to the animal hospital 2 times. We went at like 9 a.m. and then we went at 4 a.m. the next day, technically. But Ollie basically got kennel cough somehow, someplace, somewhere. We had tried out a new dog park on one of the days, like Thursday maybe. And he's also just super social. We don't really know if it even was kennel cough because we've had to basically rule out everything because he's continued to have symptoms until we basically got a steroid for him, but his lungs are still showing like something. So I don't really know what it is, but we've had to rule everything out, like a parasite, um, a viral infection, a bacterial infection, allergy, anything. So I don't really know. But this poor guy went to the animal hospital and then he was sick this whole week. Still sick now, kind of, but he's on the mend. But his like meds just got him cooked. The 29th was Lunar New Year, so I definitely wanted to mark that. But because Ollie was just newly sick and he was contagious, potentially, I don't even know if he was contagious, but we just wanted to keep him safe and other dogs safe. We just kept him home, so we did not get to see my parents or my cousins or my aunt or my grandfather, and I was sad. But I FaceTimed them. And then that night, the DCA crash happened, which was just really close to home and just so freaking sad. So I had to mark that because it was just like, whoa. it was kind of scary. So yeah, wanted to mark that. And then on the 31st, I had my Thai citizenship appointment at the Thai embassy and it got approved. So I was really excited about that. I was super nervous about that. And then I had lunch with my parents this day. And then this night we went to a play with Jake's coworkers and also dinner and drinks. And it was a really, really good time. So that is my monthly in full. I did a lot this month, so I didn't even end up checking to see if there was anything else for me to put, but love all the labels in this kit because I sure do mark a lot and there's sure a lot to mark everything. And yeah, this is basically just memory planning my week or my month, I guess. Yeah, not my week, my month. And just putting in the highlights. And I've been really enjoying this. So yeah, I think this looks super cute and it gives me an opportunity to use some of my other doodles and characters and scripts that I don't normally reach for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. These are the leftovers that I will be destashing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.